Hello everybody and welcome to a new lesson. The focus of our lesson today will be speaking. Your lesson is on your student's book, page 47. So open your books and let's start. Let's look at the objectives of the lesson. Number 1, recall some vocabulary related to hotels. And number 2, construct two conversations using phrases provided. Let's start our lesson by recalling some of the words related to hotels. So when we say hotel, what words come into your minds? Yes, we can start, for example, by the types of hotels. We have, yes, very good, we have inns, and an inn is a small, very small hotel. There is the star hotel, which is the conventional hotel, which we know. There is the motel, which is a roadside hotel designed or intended for people traveling by car. There is the resort, and the resort is a hotel, but it has more, or it offers more activities and amenities than the ordinary hotel. There is the hostel, and the hostel is a small hotel where people share some of the amenities or some of the facilities. We can speak also about the rooms in a hotel, and the rooms can be single, can be double, or can be in a suite. A suite, which is pronounced like the word suite, is a set of rooms in a hotel that is occupied by one person or one family. When we speak about hotels, we speak also about the board basis, which refers to the kind of booking you make and the type of services you get. If you make an all-inclusive booking, you get the accommodation, which is your room, plus the 3 meals, plus drinks and snacks. If you make a full board booking, you get the accommodation and the 3 meals. If it is half board, you get your accommodation, breakfast and lunch or dinner. And in a bed and breakfast, you get your accommodation and your breakfast only. We can also speak about the people who work in a hotel, and they are the receptionist, the hotel manager, the bellboy or the bellhop, who is the person who carries your luggage to your room, the housekeeper, who is responsible for cleaning and tidying the rooms. And just here one question: when you live or when you stay in a hotel, what does the hotel call you? Do they call you our client or our customer, or do they use another word? Yes, they use the word guest, and guest here refers to someone who is staying in a hotel. We can also speak about the amenities in the hotel, and these are the things that provide comfort and enjoyment to the guests. They include the Wi-Fi, for example, the TV, the mini fridge, or the swimming pool, the gym, and the other facilities. I want to add another point about verbs here that we use with the hotels. We have at least 4 verbs: book or reserve, and they mean to make a reservation. The third verb is to check in, and it means to confirm your arrival at the hotel. And the fourth verb is to check out, and it means to pay your bills and leave the hotel at the end of your stay. Let's finish the first part of our lesson with this vocabulary task. Pause the video and complete the sentences with words from the list. If you've finished, let's begin. You can pause the video and check your answers. We go now with the second part of our lesson and with the first conversation: booking a hotel room over the phone. There are 2 roles to choose from, A and B. If you choose role A, imagine that you want to book a room in a hotel. You call the hotel and ask for information and finally decide whether you are going to make the reservation. You are going to use some of the expressions and phrases in the boxes, page 47. If you choose the second role, Imagine that you work at a hotel and are talking to a customer who wants to book a room. You are going to provide the customer with the necessary information and ask him or her for details. Also, we are going to use some of the expressions and phrases in the boxes page 47 to construct your role. Let's start by choosing a name for the hotel. Let's say, for example, the hotel is called Hotel Rocco. It's a modern hotel with a sea view or an ocean view. Here are the expressions that you are going to use to construct your role. There are expressions for student A for the first role, and there are expressions for student B or the second role. Pause the video and have some time to look at these expressions. This table can guide you in constructing your conversation. Student A will start the conversation by calling the hotel. Student B will answer the call. Then student B will ask to check the availability of a room for a week in the month of August. And the student B will ask about the dates of the stay. Stop the video again and have some time to look at the points. If you have finished, let's begin. Student A can start the conversation like this. Hello, is that the Rocco Hotel? And student B will answer, good morning, sir or madam. Yes, this is the Hotel Rocco. How can I help you? Student A then will ask about the availability of a room for a week in August. He or she will say, I'd like to book a room for a week in August. Could you tell me if there are any rooms available? Student B will answer, certainly, sir or madam. What dates would you like to stay? Student A then will give the dates for the intended stay in the hotel. He or she will say, I want to arrive on August the 11th and stay until the 18th. Student B will ask about the type of the room wanted. He or she will say, that's no problem. What sort of room would you like? Student A then will state the type of the room wanted and ask about the facilities. He or she can say, I'd like a double room with air conditioning. Are there any rooms with ocean view? Student B will confirm the availability of the room wanted and will provide information about the room. He or she can say, let me check. Yes, we have a double room on the third floor with an ocean view. Then student A will ask for more information about the room. He or she can say, does the room have free Wi-Fi? And student B will provide more information about the room. He or she can say, yes, all rooms have a wireless internet connection. We also offer breakfast, which is included in the price of your stay. Student A then will ask about the price for a week. He or she can say, and how much is the room for a week? Student B will answer, telling the price of the room per night or per week. He or she can say, the double rooms are $70 a night. Student A then will ask for a discount. He or she can say, can you give me a discount? And student B will answer accepting to give discount. He or she can say, well, since you are going to stay for 7 nights, we can offer you a 10% discount. Student A then can decide to make the reservation. He or she can say, that's great. Okay, I'll take it. And then student B can ask for personal details of the customer, for the name and contact number. He or she can say, certainly. Can you give me a name and a contact number? Student A then will give his or her name and phone number. He or she can say, "Sure, my name is..." This is the full conversation. You can pause the video now and have a look at it. Or you can come back later to the video and practice your role. We go now with the second conversation, which is about complaining to a hotel manager about a room. We have two roles. Role A: you are a hotel guest who is unhappy with his or her room. You decide to complain to the hotel manager, and you are going to use some of the phrases in the boxes, page 47. The second role: you are a hotel manager, and a hotel guest is complaining to you about the room. Be polite and offer him or her a discount. Use some of the phrases in the boxes, page 47. Let's think about what may make a guest unhappy with his or her room. It can be a problem of Wi-Fi. There is no Wi-Fi in the room. Or there is no hot water in the room. Or because the TV is out of order. Or maybe he or she booked a room with a sea view or ocean view, but he or she got a different room. Or maybe the room was dirty. Or maybe more than one reasons of these. Student B is going to use expressions and phrases from this box on the left, while student A is going to use expressions from the box on the right. Look at this table. It can guide you in constructing your conversation. In this conversation, it's student B, who is the hotel manager, who is going to start the conversation. Student B starts by greeting the guest and asks how he or she can help him or her. Student A, who is the guest, replies by expressing his or her dissatisfaction and states the problem. Pause the video and look at the other points. Student B can start the conversation like this: "Good morning. How can I help you?" And student A will reply, "I am sorry to say this, but I have a complaint to make. I am not at all happy about my room." Student B then will express regret and ask about the problem. He or she can say, "I am terribly sorry to hear that. What's the matter?" And student A will reply by stating the problem and expressing his or her dissatisfaction again. He or she can say, "To begin with, I asked for a room with an ocean view and my room looks onto a parking lot. This is certainly not what I had in mind." Student B will express regret again and try to offer justification and ask if that's all the problem. He or she can say, "I'm sorry, I believe there's been some sort of a mistake. Is everything else alright?" Then student A will state the other problems and show dissatisfaction again. He or she can start like this: "Well, no. I tried to take a shower, but there's no hot water. The bed sheets are dirty and the TV doesn't work. Do you really expect me to stay in this room?" Student B then will express apologies and will offer to fix the situation. He or she can say, "I do apologize for the inconvenience. Keeping our customers happy is our top priority, so can we offer you a bigger room with an ocean view and a free dinner at our restaurant tonight?" And student A will accept the offer and thank the manager. he or she can say, okay, thank you. Finally, student B will show satisfaction that the problem was fixed. He or she can say, great, I'll arrange for that immediately. This is the full conversation. You can pause the video now and have a look at it. We encourage you to come back later to the video and practice it.